Right, morning everyone, or afternoon, evening. It's what's the day? Saturday morning. Right, so before I go out drilling this morning, I'm going to blow out the radiator and air filters. Right, the radiator wasn't too bad. Put you on there. One engine air filter. Put you on there, right? That is the cab filter. What keeps the air coming into the cab clean. Right, so I'm just changing some points on this drill. Well, just turning them round because most of them are starting to get quite worn down now. So just switch them around. They're double-sided. Easy as that. It's also a lot easier with this new gun, nut gun, what Simon got for me. Yeah, Dewalt 18 volt, 950 Newton meters I think of torque. I'll be very careful putting my finger on the back of these bolts, because if they spin, they're sharp, they'll cut your finger, or cut my finger. If I just put my fingertip on it, if it does spin, it shouldn't cut my finger. If I put my finger flat on it like that, that's when it'll spin and cut my finger. There are 3 different power settings: low, medium, and high. We did get some impact sockets with it, but the impact socket doesn't fit in the slot there, so I'm just using a 6-sided shiny. Just to find me window, sucker. So I've stuck you to the window now. You can get a different view. Yeah, so drilling's going okay today. It's actually 20 past 1 now. I've already drilled 2 little fields this morning, or up to this current point. So yeah, we're just about to start another one, which is about 8 or 9 hectares, something like that. About 8 hectares, I think. So what I want to show you is boundary fill on this Screen Star. On a bit of 4-wheel drive, don't we? I've just been and put some seed in. So with the boundary fill, basically it's for doing your headland work. And so the first thing we've got to do is I'm redoing all my boundaries so that they're accurate in the right place, and the other thing is it's so that they're smooth. There's no like kinks in them or jaggedy bits. So basically when I'm going into a field, I'm just quickly driving around it and mapping out a new boundary. So what I'm going to do is go to fields and boundaries. We're on the right field. Click on boundary, add headland boundary. No, not that one. Delete boundary. We'll delete the old one. Create new boundary. You can either create a boundary from existing coverage or create driven boundary on that one. And basically I'm just gonna, that's the offset that you want the boundary, offset to the side of the tractor, but I'm going to just put 0 because I'm going to drive around the edge of the field with the edge in the middle of the tractor, mainly so I can just try and get a nice smooth line all the way around. Alright, start recording, and basically I'm just going to drive right around the edge of this field, and it's going to draw a line all the way around. Yeah, so basically the smoother I get this line, the smoother the my headland work will be, and my headland tram line. Otherwise, if you've got jaggedy bits in your headland boundary, you're going to have jaggedy bits in your headland tram line. So it's a bit tufty out here. There was obviously quite a lot of black grass out here, and we didn't get to spray it quite early enough with the Roundup because obviously the ground was so wet. So a bit late getting to it with the Roundup. It's going off. It's just that it's a shame there's so much root there. It's a bit tufty, but we're getting the seed in the ground nicely. There's a nice bit of moisture down there. It did block up a minute ago. I think it was a combination between hitting a. Just gonna slow down here. We're going right down in a dip. There's like a gully that runs through this field, and water runs through it in the winter. Speed back up now. Yeah, it was a combination between me hitting a wet spot and a lot of them tufty bits got in between the coulters and blocked it up. So that's the first time it's happened with this drill. This spring anyway. But yeah, another lovely sunny day. I'll get back to showing you the boundary feel in a minute. When I get on, before I start the headland, I'll show you how to do that. But looks like they're forecasting us a bit of rain for Monday, which will be okay. To be honest, things are getting pretty dry now. You know, the seed beds will all want a drink. But after Monday, that belt of rain's coming through on Monday, and it looks dry again after that. Pretty warm Tuesday, Wednesday, sort of 20 degrees, so it'll be lovely. It's just a bit of a shame that everyone's stuck indoors, isn't it? Right through the gully. Okay, so I finished the land work now. Didn't take long at all, to be honest. Best thing about this drill, you can cover so much ground. So hopefully you can see this okay. So obviously I've been using straight track on the land work. Now I want to change my track. We want to click on new track, boundary fill, next, save, and there we go. There, it's basically drawing parallel lines from that pink one. What we done at the beginning is just drawing parallel lines off of that, and I can just connect to one of those lines, which I will show you. Turn the auto track back on. Oh, we don't want to be putting a tram line in the first time round, do we? Oh, the other thing is I can, if I want to, I can start in the middle of the headland and work my way out, or I can do the tram line first, which is like So I go 3 times around the headland. Tram line is the middle one. So yeah, what I can do, get lined up in the back in the corner, and then I'll drop her down, and then click on steering resume, and we'll basically follow that line. Once we get on it, there we go, we're on it now. We'll follow it all the way around basically. And then the second time round I'll put in the tram line, and then the third time we'll just be covering up our ins and outs. And yeah, happy days. When we come into the corner, you see there's an end point there, and the steering will just switch off. And I'll pick the drill up and knock the joystick to the side to go into reverse. Knock it to the side to go forwards. Bloody awesome, this joystick. Absolutely love it. I would not want another John Deere without it. That's it, we'll get back on the line and drop the drill down. Away we go. Easy as that. Also, it quite happily goes around reasonably tight corners as well. No problems at all. We're going around a slight curve right now, and it's staying bang on the mark. You know, 0, 5. Oh, we went 10 centimeters off. Now we're going back down to 1. But yeah, it goes. I'll show you in a minute when we go over to that other corner. But in case you didn't watch yesterday's video, I'm drilling spring barley. The variety is laureate, and I'm putting it in at about 180 kilos per hectare. So, and I've got in total 125 hectares of spring barley to put in. Alright, so I'm on my last time around the headland, third time, and I'm going to slow up because we're going to go around a fairly sharp corner now, and we're right in a dip as well, but you'll see it'll manage it quite well. We're going up a steep bank right now. See that? It stayed bang on the mark right the way around that corner. It's going to be somebody's money box thrown over the hedge. Unfortunately, it was just a ice cream tub. You know what I picked up earlier? It was a fork head. No, it was actually the drill what picked it up, and it was caught on one of the legs. I didn't want that through me new tyre. Sort of new tyre. flying the drone while I done the headland. I expect that would look really good on the. I had to quickly land it because it was running out of battery. Yeah, I expect that will look really good on the big telly. The sunset and the dust. So let me turn this thing off. He don't look too good. There's a crow down there, look. I reckon he must have sat on the electric pole and had a bit of a shock. He definitely doesn't look like he's going very far. Well, that's another field done anyway, so it is 7:52, so we're going to get some more seed, do a bit more this evening. Okay, so I've run out of seed. Nearly ran out of diesel. I'm on 26% diesel, 20% now. I've drilled best part of 100 acres today, but I think about 38 hectares, so not a bad day considering I didn't start drilling until about 11 o'clock because I was turning them points on the drill, so not a bad day. It is just about to turn 10 o'clock. And I'm going home because I'm starving. By the way, I haven't used a whole tank of diesel today. I filled up about, I think I filled up about 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Just crossing the main road. I should probably turn my work lights off really, but there's nobody else out here, so we'll be alright. So I think we've got about another 35 hectares to do tomorrow, so we should, as long as everything goes well, we should get that done easily. And then that's everything that's been cultivated, drilled. And then we'll see what happens on Monday. I know one thing, if it's raining Monday morning, I'm sleeping all day. Knackered. Done a bloody lot of hours in the last 3 weeks. I think I've worked every day now for the last 3 weeks. So my loader, the 531, is up at Farm 3 because I've been using it up there to load the drill. Simon took me up a trailer load of seed, so it saved running all the way back here to get seed. But and this 320s is stayed here for the night, so I'm now using it this morning. It's Sunday morning, by the way. I'm going to see if I can reach those 2 further away bags. See how it goes, shall we? I can't remember. I've definitely used this loader to load this drill before, but I can't remember if I had the bag lifter or not. So it'd be interesting to see if it actually reaches over the back of the drill. Let me put you down here. So I've got 2 hands then. Nice bright sunny morning. Absolutely beautiful. I can't see a thing. Right, well the boom's extended right out. It's just about going to reach. I have to get pretty close. I feel bad. There's a little lad that lives in the house right by this field, and every time I'm out here working in this field, whether I'm drilling or combining, he always comes out. Well, normally his dad comes out and asks if he can have a ride in the tractor or the combine, and normally it's fine. He must be about 7 or 8, something like that. Anyway, the poor bugger, he obviously plucked up the courage to come and ask me, you know, by himself, and I had to say no because we're not allowed anybody else in the tractors at the moment. So the poor bugger, I think he pretty much went off crying. I feel a bit bad, really, but I said he can come for a ride in the summer when in the combine when all this is cleared off. So hopefully it won't be long. Not sure whether you can see over there, but Simon's in the 6150R. He's got the Dewalt 12-metre rollers on the back, and then he's got I can't remember what the make of the Avadex. He's got an Avadex applicator on the front. It's got a 12-metre boom, and basically he's applying Avadex. They're granules, which it's like, I think it's like 15 kilos to the hectare or something like that. Very small amount. And they're a granular herbicide. Not sure how well you can see. I'll try and get a closer shot in a bit if I can. Well, no, actually, I think I've actually had it. I've used it before in a video. Actually, I'll try and find out what. I'll go back and look at what video it was, and put it in, a link in the description. But yeah, the granular herbicide is basically to control. It gets applied onto the soil, and then the rollers sort of mix it in a bit, in with the soil, and then it kills, well, if any grass weeds start to grow, it basically kills them. So it's basically just another way of controlling black grass. So the dog was farting, so I've kicked him out. He's currently over there by the hedge. He's already followed me up the field once. He'll probably just have a little sniff around, and then he'll suddenly think, oh, where's he gone? And then he'll come tearing across the field. Either that or he'll just wait there for me to come back again. Is he going to come? He's not looking like it. He's obviously found something good to sniff. Here he is, look. Waited for me to come back. I know he is actually running across the field now. He just suddenly thought, where's he gone? He's not the sharpest tool in the box. But one thing he does know is to run behind the moving vehicle, not in front of it. So that's one kind of good thing, I guess. I'll pick him up at the end. He probably wants a drink. Welcome back. You a drink? No? Not interested. Thought you'd be thirsty after that. It's dusty out there. As you can see, look, it's rolling in a treat. It's absolutely snuff dry out there. There's quite a bit of moisture underneath, but on top it's unbelievably dry considering what it was like a month ago. Plenty of dust anyway. So I'm finished in this block. I've just got 2 more little fields to do this afternoon, and then I'm done for now. Just yeah, just 2 little fields, and then that's everything that's been cultivated. I don't know if you can see up on the hill over there, there's some, that ground up there's still got to be cultivated, and then I'll drill that this week, well, a week coming, once it's been cultivated. Bloody sun's bright. So it's Sunday evening. Well, it's 6:30. It's pretty much evening, isn't it? I'm done for the day. I'm actually going home in daylight, which is nice. And yeah, so I've drilled everything what has been cultivated. They forecast rain for tomorrow morning, as in Monday morning. We're not too sure. They're a bit vague on how much we're going to get. So there's a band of rain that's going to be passing over. So if we don't get much at all, then, which is looking likely, then I expect Simon will be straight back out with the cultivator. There's about another 25 hectares left to drill. That's it, and then we'll be all drilled up. So yeah, not a bad weekend. I've done 100 hectares in 2.5 days. That's 250 acres. So pretty pleased with that. Alright, that's it. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.